I grew up in a dysfunctional family. I didn't have a mom.
There was drugs and alcohol and some traumatic events that led us into a life of addiction.
I come from a background of addiction to methamphetamine.
I ended up homeless at 23.
I ended up going to prison shortly after, came home and still was doing the same thing I was before.
I knew I needed help. I knew I was tired of going to jail.
I was still hollow on the inside and I didn't know Jesus. I hit my knees and I asked God to change my life, and that was 10 years ago. We started Freedom Life Compass, which is a nonprofit that helps people find and take their next right step. So we go into the jails, prisons, homeless shelters, and help people get into residential recovery programs, halfway houses, or just into recovery communities like Celebrate Recovery. Over the last 5 years of sending people into recovery programs, we realized there was a huge need for a halfway house for single women in our area. Today we're sitting in the Freedom House, which is a faith-based transitional home that I was blessed to open. We help women find and take their next right step.
Everything that has walked through our doors I have experience with, from domestic violence to addiction to selling drugs.
It's really a fresh start for people that don't know where to turn.
The Freedom House is a halfway house with some program elements for single women coming out of any life-controlling situation. So not just addiction, we're talking about homelessness, incarceration, trafficking, or addiction recovery.
We learn responsibility. We have a chore list that we walk through. You have to have your bed ready, showered, and be ready for the day by 8. And then usually by 8 is when a volunteer is here to do devotions.
They are here in a sober living environment. We are giving them the tools they need to develop a career path.
We give the women the resources to do these things themselves. So while I will stand there and walk with them, we do not do these things for them.
We do personality testing, spiritual gifts inventories, figure out what they're best suited to do, and then help them turn that into a career path.
These computers are open so I can work on my GED.
We can house up to 6 women for 6 to 18 months. We have a large kitchen area, and then we also have a garden as well as a prayer path. We work with all of the different organizations in our community, career soars, to help them figure out their path.
They direct you in the places you need to turn to and also find the gift that God has given you in life.
You're also getting the benefit of seeing businesses started.
It's a way to help you come find your purpose and where you want to move at in life and just what direction you want to go instead of backtracking and going down the wrong way.
So now Marissa is running our food truck.
It's the Freedom Cafe. We now have people who went through the recovery process, are on fire for God, and now are leading Celebrate Recoveries inside residential recovery programs, inside detox facilities, inside the jail. We have therapists and counselors that are willing to work with our ladies pro bono. We also require them to attend church and Celebrate Recovery meetings.
I can walk beside them, let them know that they're not alone, that I've also been through it, and there's a bright side, there's a way out, and to help them find that way out, find God's next right step for their life.
It's like a big family.
These women know that they now have forever family, and it is something that is truly inspirational.
You can do something different. You have a purpose for your life. God has designed you for a specific reason, and He wants you to figure out what that is and live into it. I believe in you, that you can do the next right thing and that we can help you get there.